How important is the Strait of Hormuz to our economy?
Very. So the president thinks not much, and let me explain how both are correct. So the Strait of Hormuz, obviously 20% of the world's oil is on the other side of it. It was open. We were getting ships through just fine 7 weeks ago. It's now closed. Now, when people think about oil shocks, they often think about the 1970s. When the 1970s, OPEC caused oil prices to rise, that in turn led to stagflation and a global recession. And they think we're going to have the same playbook this time. That's not quite right. The US economy's changed a lot since the 1970s. The most important thing is we were heavily oil dependent in the 1970s, and we're actually basically oil self-sufficient, energy self-sufficient right now. In fact, we export more petroleum products than we import. So what that means is in the 1970s, once the country as a whole had paid its gas bill, there was less money left over for everything else. Today, we produce as much as we consume. So once we pay our gas bill, there's just as much left over before as after our gas bill because we can consume as much as we produce. So that's why you might expect the effects to be very different this time. Having said that, you might say, hey, Justin, wait a minute. I went and filled my car. I've got much less money left over. And the answer is, that's right, but you paid higher prices. Those higher prices went to oil producers, many of whom are American. And so what that means is American oil companies, if you spent an extra $50 at the pump, American oil companies have an extra $50. So what we have here is a redistribution from consumers to oil companies. That potentially has really big economic consequences.